2, 1, dive!
This match is now underway. The entire Red Alliance moving very quickly towards the reef, and it looks like they will have gotten that ranking point. Blue Alliance trying to do the same, and they have gotten one coral scored up on that reef. We move into the teleoperated period. Aimbot very quickly moving towards the human player station where they line up to their human player. They grab one coral and they go back to the reef. Elevator up, lining up to the 4th level, and they do score it. Their alliance partners, the Cyborg Seagulls, doing the same next to them, making a very quick trip to that coral station while they try to dodge their own teammates to score up high on the reef. Blue Alliance, meanwhile, to be determined, scores a 4th coral up on the top of the reef. They're gonna have to deal with some defense over on the blue side of the field. Astoria Riverbots getting in their way and trying to slow them down, and they are being foiled by an algae as well as the Riverbots. And to be determined, will have to figure out a new strategy to get coral into that robot. Meanwhile, their teammates, C-Tech Robotics, makes their way over to the reef, and they line up, and they don't quite make an L2, but they do manage to keep it on the 1st level of the reef, raising their elevator once again so that way they can pull an algae off of that reef. To be determined finally gets around to the reef with a coral, and they do manage to make that stick. Over on the red side of the field, we have Aimbot scoring on that low level again, trying to push for that ranking. And absolutely trying their best to get as many ranking points as they possibly can. Elevator up on Aimbot, lining up next to Cyborg Seagulls. Aimbot scores. Cyborg Seagulls just missed, but they're gonna go and try again. Riverbots over on the blue side of the field, still being an absolute menace over at the human player station. To be determined has decided to just start using the other human player station, and they line up and they score up on the top of the reef. All 3 of the Blue Alliance robots pushing as hard as they can to score as many points as possible while trying to minimize the effect that the Red Alliance's defense has on them as we enter the end game period. Currently 62-58 in favor of the Red Alliance. Will the Blue Alliance be able to swing it around in the end game? 70-34 to be determined. Climber out, and they are approaching their deep cage. 64-43, Aimbot has climbed, and they are airborne. 70-34 has climbed on the Blue Alliance. And that is the end of the match. We are tied. Preliminary. 78-76. 2 points separating these 2 alliances. 5 ranking points being taken away by that Red Alliance. Otto and Bard